the mission here was that I was supposed to figure out, was your essay written by ChatGPT or was it written by you? And I have to tell you, when I got to the water chamber part of the essay, I was starting to think ChatGPT. So your homework was, of course, to write a film critique on Alex Garland's Ex Machina from 2015 through a surveillance studies lens. I'm already out of my depth here.
These surveillance techniques draw inspiration from an array of surveillance studies and theories. Yeah, this is problematic. Such as Foucault's, that's supposed to be Foucault, interpretation
of Jeremy Bentham's panopticon structure. So see here, the writer actually explains the connection between the two, I think a little bit better.
An illusion of constant surveillance is created through these architectural designs, where prisoners are under the impression that a watchman is constantly surveilling them. Actually, something ChatGPT doesn't do well right now is cite references. So already there's some dead giveaways that this is not ChatGPT.
So see, this has quotes from the text and this one doesn't. And I've also noticed that with AI.
The sentence structure and stuff in this one is just all messed up. Like little things like Michel's, Foucault's, they have possessions after both of those. I don't even think an incoming writing student here at WashU would make that mistake. There's a repetitive repetition of, in this one, this sentence right here, the film's use of surveillance throughout the film. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. As a writing professor, I would not let my students do that.
Can we try the other one?
Nathan, the enigmatic CEO and creator of Ava, embodies the panoptic gaze, wielding power and control over Caleb and Ava through omnipresent surveillance. This paragraph does sound a little AI-ish. Just a critique of the paragraph is that I don't think there's good description of what these two writers, what their concepts are. It's not well integrated into the paragraph.
This is 100% ChatGPT. Aside from the love affair between ChatGPT and Ava, Ava doesn't even get mentioned by the students. So there actually is formulaic ChatGPT here. So of course the first sentence is just a straight readout of what the prompt was, and not that I've ever used ChatGPT myself for anything, ever.
It's definitely more clear, more direct and succinct. So Lord knows, I hope it is not ChatGPT or whatever it's called.
So I think this is the student, and this is AI.
Okay, I'm going with this one as the chat thing and this one as written by a human.
ChatGPT, you and Ava, it's not going to work out. I'm so glad that you brought this up in the essay, but please, going forward, when I have to grade your stuff, I don't want to hear about your personal life. Please stick to the content of the movie, will ya?
They need to come to my class. I'm beginning to see, as I was talking about this one and I was talking about the patterns, as it was coming out of my mouth, I was beginning to think that this one was a little too programmed in how it did things. But it writes more fluidly than this one right here, I will tell you that.
After spending the semester contemplating important choices for your product, you, the founding board members, will prepare a business plan.
Executive summary. If I am to win Ava's heart, I'm just kidding. Although reusable water bottles are highly convenient, ChatGPT alert. So if you're going to turn in something from ChatGPT, please get rid of those adjectives.
WashUR bottles will be a portable washing device that students bring anywhere with an outlet.
Germs and mold build up inside the water bottles, lids, straws, and water chambers, as every student calls the inside of the water bottle.
So this one, while I like the detail up here, then it's kind of repetitive. And that's the other thing that I've seen with AI, is that it repeats itself. Like it says the same thing in 3 sentences that you could say in 1. So now I'm not sure.
Wash your bottles will eliminate disgusting, unclean bottles and help encourage better health practices for all college students. Okay. Y'all, I'm jaded from the last time.
As an LLC, Wash Your Bottles will have several advantages. Wait a second, this might be human written. My apologies if this is your business plan. This could actually go either way here. There's a punctuation error that ChatGPT would make, but so I think we're going to have to go to the other one here.
Our decisions have been guided by a strategic blend of market insights, consumer feedback, and industry expertise. Do they ever do anything not in threes?
Oh my goodness, actually, this might be the ChatGPT. Furthermore, our exploration of international expansion opportunities underscores our ambition to extend the reach and impact of Wash Your Bottles beyond, how do you say internationally? What's the way that people normally, oh yes, beyond domestic borders. Oh my goodness, this is ChatGPT.
So this paragraph, in my opinion, is too long for an executive summary. I am getting a little suspicious, again, some of the language that's being used, but it's not bad.
I think somebody might have emailed this to me as a request to become my graduate student.
Okay, so I think this is written by the student. And then this is written by AI. Unless.
This has more of, and I'm gonna really be mad if this is chat, this has more of the tone of the type of writing that I'm used to seeing from students around here. It just has a kind of student tone to it. So if this one is chat, I'm gonna be really upset because I'm already on edge and y'all got me the first time. So the chat really got me confused if this one is chat.
I'm still gonna go with this one. I think students would probably write it more like this, although there was some details that were left out, but that could have easily been student error, not right.
I see ChatGPT in both of these. These are business students. These are America's finest. The world's economy is depending on you guys.
It works a little better for business stuff because business stuff is so dry anyway. So I would not have been shocked if you'd have told me that this was an actual business student because that's how they tend to write in technical writing.
I think we should get extra credit for calling the inside of the bottle the water chamber.
Write a final project report detailing the engineering process involved in programming PICAR.
Okay, I'm not an engineer, so.
I wonder if this is going to be harder or easier as an engineering professor. The vehicle named, PICAR, I know PICAR. I went to Xi'an Jiaotong University in China with the WashU PICAR team actually several years back, and they won a prize.
It's a little harder because I don't understand the topic that well, right? Various techniques such as voltage, so this is good. So they're explaining, so they've got the data, they've got the technologies.
These data was analyzed through the use of calculus, Fourier transforms, and trigonometry. I cannot wait to see how ChatGPT describes those three.
This one, like the others, I feel like it's very wordy.
The project was a success, 2 centimeters with a 20-foot target. That's fantastic. I can't wait to see if ChatGPT actually converted all the units.
What I like about this essay is it gives me details that I think might be important for an abstract. As a reader,
methods are presented to improve the performance of the system to reduce instability and other flaws of the final design. A little skeptical about that one. All right, let's see what this one says.
In fact, I edit a lot of journals. Very often, the abstract is written by ChatGPT. There are people who will put in their paper and say, write a cover letter and abstract for my paper. And it does not help you get your paper sent out for review.
Speed control is measured in revolutions per second, RPS, with PICAR achieving a consistent speed of 10 RPS during the navigation trials. So I think this is better written.
Calculus, Fourier transforms, and trigonometry are sophisticated mathematical techniques for analysis, including trigonometric calculations for distance estimation and PID control algorithms for speed regulation.
I don't want to ever read any of this again. Oh my God.
So I think this is the AI, I think this is the student, but I think that the student can learn from the AI.
I think this one is chat, and I'm basing it off of comma use. I don't understand the methods or the motivation or the theory underlying comma use over here, which is usually reflective of a student using some commas because they don't know why they're using commas. At least the commas over here, the ones that I have question about, they're used the same and they're used correctly. So I don't know, I'm going student chat.
ChatGPT, because it can't even spell PyCar correctly, is not going to get an A on this assignment.
In the end, I ended up doing what? 2 out of 3 correctly. The first one, I think, alerted me to the things that I had a little bit too much hubris about with regards to student writing and my expectations of them.
I think I'm only 2.5 for 3 because I'm pretty sure both of those were indeed written by ChatGPT.
3 for 3, oh good.
But I will admit that the first example you gave me, I would prefer that our students write more like that than not, because it was rather direct, it was rather succinct, it was rather clear.
What students have to, I think, learn to do is go through that iterative process of writing. So you write something, your first draft is not your final draft. Maybe you use AI to help you word things, etc., but that's not the final product.
So for me, I personally never write a computer program from scratch anymore. I'll ask for a draft from ChatGPT. You're crazy if you don't use that.
So they used to tell people don't surf the internet, but then everybody surfed the internet, right? The internet's here to stay. The AI is here to stay.
Whoever wrote that business report, I want to know who you are. If I promise not to tell your professor that you actually use ChatGPT, would you let me know? It's got to be. And if not, where did you get those adjectives? Was there a little bit of ChatGPT that might have gone into the wash your bottles essay?
Well, because this was a year ago, I can't exactly tell you what the specifics were.